Wait, so Molly Pitcher was your friend?
Well, she wasn't a good. I know her, yeah, but I didn't know her that well.
And how did you meet Molly Pitcher?
Well, she was always there in
Making flags?
in St. Mary's Church.
That's Betsy Ross, by the way.
Not in church.
Oh, okay. Well, I wasn't there, so.
Now, Molly Pitcher gave you said, either a hydrating bucket or a feather as a memento.
Yeah, she did give me something. Yeah. Yeah.
Stiff neck?
And I didn't know she was going to give me anything. But in fact, I thought the other girl and the other who announced to everybody, when she
The
didn't
one
have
you
it.
tried to sabotage.
Yeah, she did, and so I said to my father, "I'm not. I shouldn't go. I'm embarrassed." He said, "Don't worry about it."
Embarrassed to go where?
And my father, I couldn't get that.
Just put it in your mouth.
Your father heard?
No, don't do that.
My father went and took care of it. I mean, he
Yeah, he did.
Oh.
Like Tony Soprano style.
He wouldn't hit
Tony
anybody.
Soprano style. He took care of it.
Oh,
No.
he took care of her.
He beat her up?
No,
Oh.
no, he went to the girl and I said, I don't know what he said. He said, I talked to the school first where she was being taught. What was this
Molly
about?
Pitcher was being taught at a school?
Was she a nurse?
I think she was a nurse.
Was there a
So long
cannon
ago.
She
involved?
was clearly promiscuous.
Did your father punch Molly Pitcher?
No, my father's a very mild man.
Holy smokes.
Did you ever have lunch at the Molly Pitcher?
Yeah, I did.
Isn't it?
Did
So
you see
that's-
her
that's-
there?
story-
Now we went
It's
to it, we didn't
curious.
have the money.
It's curious that
story
her
just came
name.
full circle.
Excuse me?
That story just came
I wonder
full
if they
circle.
named that restaurant after Molly Pitcher.
So you knew her, and then there was a
Same person.
restaurant named after her, in a hotel.
We know it because she came frequently.
And then there was that place, the Molly Pitcher in Red Bank, that's named after her.
Oh yeah, sure,
So that's pretty peculiar, isn't it?
sure. Mm-hmm.
Is there a place called the Helen Kitson?
No,
Oh.
no.
Not yet.
No.
We know.
The wheels are
I
turning.
Now, did you go to school with Howard Johnson?
No, who was
Howard
it?
Johnson, the restaurant?
No,
No, Howard? No, Howard?
How about Denny?
it was the
Sounds Jewish.
what affiliated with the.
I think he used to date Molly Pitcher.
How about Bob's Big Boy?
Bob Kitson.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Do you know him?
It's my nephew.
Oh, really?
No.
He used to date your nephew?
What about
No, they said.
Denny? Do you know Denny?
Maureen wants to know. I don't know him. I said, it's my nephew.
Did you know Duncan?
Did you know Sir Dunkin' Donut?
Sure, this was. I'm not a moron. I know what everybody whispered behind me.
I'm not whispering. I'm just asking you if you ever met Sir Dunkin' Donut.
Dunkin' Donuts were good.
No, sir. His name is Sir
He's
Duncan.
anointed by the Queen, who you also knew. Another story coming full circle.
What say that? I can't.
Remember when you said you met the Queen of England?
Oh, man, she did.
She did what?
She came down. She was. We were told she was coming.
Where were you?
In St. Mary's Parish.
Near the flagpole.
In the parish. And they said if you
The gym.
you'll have
You were in New Female Hall.
no it wasn't weekday, so the children were in school.
Wait,
and
I'm
everything.
confused
It was the
because
playground.
she's head of the Church of England. So why would she be at the Catholic?
Shortage of a bathing suit.
He was in a bathing suit?
You know
Yeah.
what? That's totally inappropriate.
What she said.
She is head of the Church of England,
Who now?
the Queen of England.
Oh yeah.
So
Oh,
she's
yeah.
not Catholic at all.
No, I know she isn't, but she was.
So what was she doing in a
she
Catholic
was delightful.
church?
In fact, I was thinking of her last week because it was last week. I was just going past through some things, and I saw that was the weekend. She was down at St. Mary's
Oh,
or whatever it was.
last weekend she was there.
Excuse me.
Last weekend she was there.
A lot of people
This
there.
was no.
Whatever
this-
you said.
No. She is the stepsister of Molly Pitcher, and this took place when you were in high school
Yeah,
during the George Washington administration.
exactly.
Hello.
He knows way more than I do.
Mom was telling me that John Kennedy was shot this week.
Oh,
Oh,
really?
God.
John Kennedy. Yeah, but that didn't last too long.
Oh, he came back to life?
Well, a
Well,
bullet wound wouldn't last long. So it took him down pretty quick.
No, but in the beginning, she did, but then very, very quickly, it was too much for them to keep up with.
They just
Because
let him
they
die?
got- No, they didn't come back, no.
No. Yeah.
Are you talking about blood flow to the heart?
He was shot in the head.
Brain?
Who was shot in the head?
John Kennedy. Jackie
Yeah,
Kennedy?
Yeah, remember, that was the time he was in St. Mary's.
Yes.
You know what? Yeah.
There was a shooting at St. Mary's? Holy
He was in a
moly.
convertible, right? And the
Incredible, yeah.
where was the shooter?
He was driving from the front steps of St. Mary's School
Yeah.
to the front steps of Mater Dei,
Right.
and on that small grassy knoll
Mm-hmm.
in that field behind Mater Dei
Mm-hmm.
was the lone gunman.
The sharpshooter?
Was what?
The lone gunman.
Well,
Because someone shot him in the head.
he was one who shot that
He
guy?
circled around from Tyndall Road on foot, landed in the grassy knoll,
Oh,
took a shot, and killed the president en route to Mater Dei High School.
Oh, that day, yeah.
His name was Kevin Daly.
Do you remember that day?
Oh, sure. Everybody, especially in a school, you know, everybody was, all the people, yeah. Mothers were coming, you know, and my son was in school today, and everybody was.
What were they afraid of?
That he might have been the one killed.
Or rickets.
Because they were presidents also?
No, it wasn't the.
The president was killed. Remember? He was the president.
Yeah, but they killed. They killed.
Why was the president at St. Mary's?
I don't think it's hard now to remember. I don't think they had planned it that way.
No.
Yeah,
A surprise.
Yeah.
For the
He
kids.
probably
He
was
was-
en route somewhere else and took a wrong turn off the Garden State Park.
Yeah. Well, one of the ladies that.
He wanted to go to Friedman Junction.
Helen, you're gonna be next year going out there, and I said, well, how come? And, you know, and
He was on Cherry
he
Tree
said,
one.
we don't have enough. No, we don't have
He
enough. People.
really wanted to go to the
We
bowling
don't
alley.
have
but-
enough people here today, so I had to. You know.
All right. I think we have enough information for today.
Wow.
We will.
So pretty much two things always are true. Everything always ends up at Mater Dei or at St. Mary's. And
And what?
the Queen of England.
Yeah, it's Queen of England was very nice and very
She makes it into a lot
very
of
plain.
stories.
She came in, she looked lovely, and
She's plain?
very down to earth. You know, talking to you. I asked her some questions, and she was. I said, and she said, next time you come to New England, to my country, I'll be looking for you.
She's
Let's
gonna
do it.
look for
Let's
you?
do it.
I did, and she wasn't in that day.
She wasn't in what? In the country?
day I hadn't done no school. So
The-
I
the
went-
day you went-
got off from a day of school, went over to England, and she wasn't home.
Yeah.
Well, it happens.
Should've called first.
Yeah.
And then you got in the plane and came back here?
She was very nice.
Yes. Did you
Very
meet her
nice.
husband?
You know, I would something to wash my hands.
Did you meet her husband?
No,
Philip?
it was school time. He wouldn't be at school.
Oh, wait, I'm confused. She was in school.
No, he was at St. Mary's.
She was a child.
He was.
Oh, she was a child.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh,
So she wasn't married.
Oh, when she was this time? I mean, she
was a nun?
She was married.
No, the time when you went over to England to see her and she wasn't home, was she married then?
She was already
Oh,
married.
oh,
Yeah.
oh, oh.
So did you look for Philip then there?
What for who? Philip?
Yeah, her husband?
Who's he?
Her husband?
Yeah, I saw him because she went in for something and it was right back. She said, I'll just be but a minute. And she brought her husband back. I thoroughly forget what he looks like. He's very nice, but I can't remember what he looks like. And she brought him back.
What about her children?
The children were in school.
Oh.
And
What-
then
what
she did
Nora-
bring one, but when school ended, they started coming back, coming in the room.
Were they wearing clothes that were made out of curtains?
Excuse me?
Were they wearing clothes made out of curtains? Like in The Sound of Music?
No, they had the uniforms on.
Oh.
What Nora Ephron would have done with your story.
Yeah, she's still, I haven't heard her name in a long time.
Bless her heart, she just passed.
Oh, she did?
She hasn't.
Yeah, she was good.
She passed into the Matrix.
All right. So, Helen, just say your farewell.
Oh boy.
Say farewell.
Well, gee.
No, I
No
need.
one was expecting
I need
that.
to the
I know it's your
videotape.
birthday,
Wait, wait.
but I was asking for fulfillment of wishes.
This could be a groundbreaking documentary with a question like that.
I just meant
Better
for
hope the
this.
state attorney general doesn't get that.
I meant for this video.
Oh, it's me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
especially
exactly.
on video.
Oh.
All right, we'll see you next
I guess
time.
parting words.
Wow.
Signing off.
Final words.
No, she went right back to.
Oh, okay. All right,
She's
that's
back
it.
in English.
She's back in England.
When
Cut.
she passes.